Shivaya. Can you chant loudly? Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Shivaya Namah. Om Shivaya Namah. Om Shivaya Namah. Om Shivaya Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Shivaya Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namah. Light दिला देंगे. So, my friends, so So, my friends, we are, first of all, I welcome you all into this beautiful resort. We'll also understand that why I have chosen this resort. However, Boris introduced me to Oksana in this resort, and I found it's very not less beautiful as I used to be in the Himalayas at the height of 15,000 feet in Gangotri. That is also beside the river. The only difference is there the Ganges River flows at the speed of 50 miles an hour. And the water roars. Even if you are sitting on the floor, you feel the vibrations of that water. And it is very difficult, even the moment you put your hand into the Ganges water, it can take your whole body. It is so sweet. Surrounded by beautiful long trees. I still have those vivid memories of those moments and years that I lived there. Yes, in these 30 years of constant learning, moving from one teacher to the other in the Himalayas, learning one tradition to the other tradition, we will also talk about some crazy practices. We will not do those practices. which Nelly was talking about. But yes, in order to understand the entire Himalayan tradition or the authentic yoga tradition, the ultimate realization in Himalayan tradition, according to one of the authentic texts, Arina, keep smiling. There you are. Yes. The self is, first we have to realize that real self. The second realization is that the self is everywhere. And all is self. There are three statements. The self is within me, the self is everywhere, and the same self is, all is one and the same self. And that is why those masters used to refer their students as my dear self. I'm just introducing those tradition slowly to you. Whenever those masters used to address their students, they know my dear self, as if you and me are not at all different. Even if I'm sitting here and you're sitting there, there is no difference. It is only for the sake of imparting instructions. It is only for the sake of that knowledge to be made available to a group. So that is why this difference, that I'm sitting here and you are there. Otherwise, there is no difference at all. That sense of identity is always present between a master and a disciple tradition in authentic yoga tradition. We will understand, we will practice, and we will also experience how that tradition can be imbibed, learned, and experienced. So I had a long discussion with Boris that, so I was thinking, initially I used to conduct the 3 days retreat, almost 10 to 12 hours every day. It used to be minimum 3 nights. 3 nights? Welcome, Christine. Come on. Come. You can join us. You can join us, yes. So we used to have 36 hours of constant practices of meditation. One practice of meditation, then the second practice. So I will explain to you that how we are going to spend these 2 days from tomorrow, and in fact from today. So as you respond to me, or to respond to the practices, we will start our journey together. There are a couple of things that we should understand. In the highest tradition, the teacher never gives the instruction. The teacher encourages you and inspires you to awaken yourself. There is a difference between awakening and giving instruction like a teacher. So my main objective is to how to awaken, how to help you awaken to your own self. That is how the tradition moves, but for which there are a couple of do's and don'ts in the beginning. But after that it becomes very easy as one progresses into the meditation, as one progresses into this authentic yoga tradition, of which the meditation is an integral part. I know your name, Christine, and yours?
Shubhaya.
Sama. Keep smiling. You need not to be serious. You need not to be serious. How we are going to move? What is the meaning of an intensive meditation retreat? If you see the dictionary meaning of the retreat, it means withdraw, back, away. There are a couple of things. Or they say that withdraw yourself completely from your past, from what you were doing in the past. If I take in a real sense of a meditation retreat, can I die for myself what I have done in the past until today? In these 2 days, can I start living in the present from moment to moment? And that represents another meaning of intensive. Though the literal meaning of intensive is concentration, attention, there are many literal meanings which can be used for other purposes, but when we use the intensive, that means continuity, live from moment to moment. And that is why all the Himalayan traditions, we have many part of the Himalayas, mountains, and in every mountain you see one river flows by the side. The river is always intense, the pond is not intense. The river flows, constant flow. So can I move my mind? Can I help my mind to flow from my past, not to the future, but in the present, in order to discover that real self? That real self. I think Christine and Sumaya, you can go to the kitchen and bring in some soup and you can continue eating and we will continue learning also. No problem, if you feel tired. No problem. Go ahead. I could feel that. So I could feel that, yes. And what you will get in these 2 days. What you will get in these 2 days, that is very important to know and understand. And I remember a story of a master who used to be in Badrinath. There is another peak in the Himalayas. There are many masters who are not able to express themselves. They have reached to the ultimate realization. But there are other masters who don't want to speak anything once they realize themselves. So there was one master who have reached to that stage, but he never spoke. He never shared a platform. And a very learned young man who attained a lot of riches in the material world went to him asking him that, yes, I came 20 years back and now I see you, what you have done, what you have gained by practicing and sitting here for the last 30 years. What you have gained? What? What is the result? And the simple answer that master gave with a smile, you are talking of getting something? No, I did not get anything. I lost everything. So what I lost? I lost my anxiety, I lost my stress, I lost my ignorance. And after losing my ignorance, my duality, my conflict, my stress, that real self manifested in me. How can I say I have attained myself? When the truth is my essential nature, when peace is my essential nature, when love is my essential nature, there is nothing to attain. It is something like that I have lost the key in my house and I am searching it. My intellect is not able to find out and point out where the key is. It gets totally tired, and suddenly I remember, oh, here is the key. Oh, I got it, and I kept the key there. So that is the way. That is the way we say that is an awakening. That is not learning. Yes, by these practices, we may reach very near to that. It all depends on you. You put your 100%, it can be done in 3 days. Whether you come here, you don't come here. You have an intense desire, intense aspiration to reach to that. We will talk about that also, that how we can raise that intensity. I think everyone has experience about that intensity in one's life. Well, maybe related to many things. There are many things in the material world. I don't want to name anything. It may be money, it may be anything. We are intense. As if, our mind has occupied. Mind has continuously thinking about that. We slept with those desires. We slept with those aspirations. But the biggest problem is that we attain all the riches of the material life. All the riches of the material life, we can never be happy. We can never be peaceful. On the other side, if you start treating the path to the self-discovery, to the path of the meditation, even if you fail in doing meditation, you are still the lucky person, because what you are searching for, you are searching peace. What you are searching in the material world. Every search, every intense desire in the material world is bound to bring conflict. One, it aims at convenience, it aims at luxuries and the comforts. It does not aim at peace. Money cannot buy peace. Comfort cannot take you to the deeper state of relaxation. Any movement outside cannot help you to reach to that state of peace, that state of awakening to the real consciousness, awakening to the real self. And that is why we have gathered here to work together, with a smile, to work together, and how we should move into that. Let us see. Lie down on the back. Let us start with the 6-step relaxation. And I want to let us check our own intensity of moving into. We will do the 20 minutes of the practice. Lie down on the back. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and be comfortable. Be comfortable. How you become comfortable? You become comfortable. Bring your mind at the neck joint. You have to maintain full awareness, and we will see that how we can move into the traditional practices, starting from the practices that you have learned from me many a times, with a little change in the format. And then we will call it a day today. I'll take another half an hour. Be comfortable. Bring your mind to the neck joint in your chest and align. There should not be any stretching at all. Just your shoulders, your elbows, wrist, fingers. Just your hip joints your ankles, knees, and now just feel the head and the neck and become aware. Feel the right arm and become aware. Feel the left arm and become aware. Feel the right leg and become aware. Feel the left leg and become aware. Feel the whole body and become aware. Feel the whole body. Feel the shape of the head and the neck. Feel the shape of the right arm and experience the stillness. The shape of the left arm and experience the stillness. The shape of the right leg and stillness. The shape of the entire body and experience the stillness. Move your mind inside the body from the top of the head to the toes, saying mentally, I'm in peace. Move your mind inside the body. You're looking into the space, saying mentally, I'm in peace. And become aware of the breath. Just an awareness of the breath. Doing nothing, just an awareness of the breath. The awareness of the breath. You feel the breath, the air goes in and air comes out. Air goes in and air comes out. You all have done this 4-step relaxation, practice majority of them. Doing nothing. I'm just giving you an example how we move into those 2 days with intensity and what it means by that intense. The intensity in the spirituality is more an inner journey than any kind of an excitement or reaction. And doing nothing. Experience the state you are in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your awareness on the right hand fingers. Move your fingers a little. Bring your awareness on the left hand fingers. Move your fingers a little. Experience the change, and you may sit up. Sit, preferably cross-legged. The way you want to sit, cross-legged. And again make your body comfortable. With eyes closed, we did some relaxation. We will do again the 4-step relaxation. However, the tomorrow journey will be definitely different with one practice over the other. But I'll help you to understand the difference so that your mind is tuned the way we are going to start our journey from the tomorrow morning. Eyes are closed. Feel comfortable. Your neck joint, shoulder blades, your elbows rest. You look inside. You look inside the neck joint, the shoulder blades, and align in your chest, your elbows, your wrist, your hip joints, your knees, your ankles and the toes with a smile on the face, and eyes are closed. The first step of relaxation is move your awareness and attention on every cell of the head and the neck and see what happens and how it is different than the previous instruction. It is all a matter of your awareness. Move your awareness and attention on every cell of the right arm. How do you feel the right arm by moving your awareness and attention on every cell of the right arm? Feel the left arm by moving your awareness and attention on every cell of the left arm. Move, feel the right leg. How? Moving your awareness and attention on every cell of the right leg. Move your awareness and attention on every cell of the left leg. Every cell of the body from the top of the head to the toes. That brings your awareness to the body, and again move your awareness and attention to the entire body, every cell of the body. Becoming aware of the shape and experiencing this stillness. Now you move your awareness and attention from the top of the head inside the body. You're looking inside into the space. You're becoming aware of the space bit by bit. I'm making things very simple, and I'll explain you later. I want you to remain conscious in this journey of meditation. When the awareness and attention moves slowly, say mentally, I'm in peace. And here, what do you say? Move your awareness and attention inside, saying mentally, I'm in peace. And awareness of the breath. You become aware of the entire stream of the breath that is going in from the moment the breath goes in to the feeling of the breath going in, to the entire stream of the breath the moment it starts coming out, to the feeling of the sensation of the breath coming out. The first instruction in the first practice of relaxation was, air is going in, you feel the sensation. Here the instruction is the stream of the breath. The air which flows continuously, uninterrupted. Can I become aware of that stream of the breath? Don't oversimplifying everything. And then the onus, the responsibility lies on you. Doing nothing. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your awareness on the right hand. Fingers move a little. Bring your awareness on the left hand. Fingers move a little. Open your eyes and please stand up. Again, we are going to do the third time, the 4-step relaxation, and then I will talk about and I'll make you aware of the difference. Keep both the feet at a distance of 1 foot. Close your eyes. Your hands are hanging down on both the sides. Eyes are closed. While doing the relaxation, practice while standing. The most important thing is to find out the center of gravity. You can move move the body a little forward, maybe 1 inch, and feel the pressure on your toes. Move your body, not the heels and the toes. Move your body little backward and feel the pressure on the heels. A little tilt, 1 inch tilt on the right. You feel the pressure on the right side, right foot, tilt on the left, and adjust. Find out the center so that you don't feel undue pressure either on the heels or on the toes or on the right foot or on the left. It is balanced. It is your awareness that does it. No mathematical equation can solve it. It is your awareness. You know it. It is done. And eyes are closed. Now the first step, the awareness of the body. Move your awareness and attention slowly all over the head and the neck. Listen the instructions. The instructions are changed a little, but this little becomes the biggest. Move your awareness and attention on the right arm, from the fingers to the shoulder. Move your awareness and attention slowly on the left arm, from the fingers to the shoulder. Move your awareness and attention on the right leg, from the toes to the right side of the waist. Move your awareness and attention on the left leg, from the toes to the left side of the waist. Move your awareness and attention slowly, gently, on the entire body from the top of the head to the toes. Awareness and attention is independent of the body, and you're moving it on the body. Experience the awareness. Move your awareness and attention slowly on the shape of the body, as if the awareness and attention touches the body gently and softly. And experience the stillness in the body. In that stillness, we still experience some movement, some sensation, some changes. Be with it. Accept those changes. And move your awareness and attention slowly inside the body from the top of the head to the toes. Saying mentally, I'm in peace. You're saying your awareness and attention moves slowly on the phrase, I'm in peace. One more time. Your awareness and attention moves slowly. And now the breath awareness. Now the breath awareness. Move your awareness and attention on the breath slowly. Your awareness and attention on the breath is slower than the breath is going in or the breath is coming out. The breath is going in and the breath is coming out. Breath. Your awareness and attention moves slowly on the breath going in and coming out. Doing nothing. Remain as you are in a state of doing nothing. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Again, bring your awareness on the right hand fingers. Move your fingers a little and experience the change. Bring your awareness on the left hand fingers. Move your fingers a little and experience the change. You may open your eyes and sit down. The first practice of relaxation is understood in our tradition as a gross practice. What I said, you feel the head and the neck. That makes the total difference. In the second practice, I asked you to move your awareness and attention to every cell of the head and the neck. That's I use, I mix up everything. Sure, you know that she has been attending my sessions regularly. And the third, what I said, move your awareness and attention slowly on the body. Do you see the difference? In the first two practices, we were more objective oriented, other oriented, body oriented, breath oriented. But in the last one, it was purely subjective. It was purely subjective. Awareness, move your awareness and attention slowly on the body. Feel the body. It's a striking difference. Practice is the same. And that's how I guide people depending on their level of awareness. It happened. That story will help you understand clearly. It happened with a very extremely rich parents who protected his son since his childhood. Now you have to lie down on the cushion and you have to sleep there. Now, why you are going? You're going for a walk? No. You use the car. But as he grew up, became adult, then his parents wanted to push him to a profession and he was not doing anything. He said, no, nothing doing. I'm enjoying luxuries and all these comforts. So the parents thought to take his son to a village to show him the poverty, the people who are living abject poverty, who have no room, no air conditioner in India. It's a different country than America. So, okay, let us sleep today. So son had to sleep on the clay ground, and the roof or the ceiling was the sky. There was no room. They got up in the morning. The parents, the villager, offered him the dry bread, even without butter. And that's how, the way those villagers lived in abject poverty, the son was just using the same thing, eating the same thing. In the evening, father asked the son, how was your sleep last night? Son said, I was totally fed up sleeping on the cushion. I only thought to sleep over the cushion and in an air conditioner. My mind was totally confined into that room. First time I realized what it feels like to touch the clay and the earth. And my mind was totally expanded like a sky. First time I felt as if I'm also a living human being. What about the food? Yes, I realized that even taking the dry bread fills my belly, gives me the total satisfaction, rather than eating 5 or 6 different kinds of foods. I lost the taste, and I had other problems too. The father got humiliated. So are you ready to go home? No. Now I have learned how to live my life. I know that I can still live in happiness and peace without what you offer to me. And this person got awakened. This guy was known as the Telanga Swami, who was in the South India, and he became one of the great masters. Think of that why we are here. We should change our perception towards the nature from tomorrow. That how the conscious thinker and how the conscious thinker should look at the nature to bring about a change in our mind. How to do those practices so that it helps our mind to move from outside to inside. We will talk about the three great transformation. We'll talk a little, we'll practice more. There is not much time of academic discussion or explaining about the philosophy. We will practice. I'll give you the steps of the practices. We'll practice. I'll see the impact on the group. We'll move to the second practice. In the end of every session, we will talk a little. We'll share our experiences. It's not a rule, but you all are intelligent, but to follow these tips will help you. I was talking in Yoga Plus Herbs the other day that you are allowed to speak, but not allowed to talk from tomorrow in the morning. That will help you keep your mind within yourself. What it means by talking, we said, oh, the soup is very good. What is the use of saying the soup is very good? You taste it. So you restrict yourself, you maintain your awareness. You know about Lao Tse? You have heard about Lao Tse? From a very far off, from the China, one friend came to see him and he was there. They both went for a morning walk. And they walked for an hour. His friend, after an hour, said, oh, what a beautiful mountain. What a beautiful river. After 2 hours, Lao Tse returned home and told his friend that you talk too much. Better you leave. I'm not interested. I also know that this is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Can you maintain your awareness from tomorrow? You speak. You're allowed to speak. I'm not giving any restriction to maintain the silence. No, that will become too much. So you use your awareness. Again, I'm referring to the third practice of the relaxation that we did while standing. Move your awareness and attention slowly to what you do, what you do not do. That will make the tremendous difference within 20 hours. If you move like that, it will transform you. On the other hand, I may give you hundreds of practices and you are doing all those practices in the very first way, which is more linked, identified with the body. No result. Choice is yours. So you are free to speak, but restrict yourself to talking. But it does not mean that you stop smiling also. We all are human beings, so when you look each other, yes, we should smile. We should keep us, and everybody knows why we have come here. I think everyone is clear. including me. I'm also clear, and everyone is clear. So maintain that. Keep a smile on the face. Speak. That is one. And then also we will talk about that eat with a smile. Every activity will be with a smile, with awareness. Every session tomorrow, the first session will start at 8. When you move your awareness and attention slowly, you will definitely be here 5 minutes before 8. And my son and my wife knows about this. I used to go to the mentor half an hour before the mentor reaches, and sometimes 1 hour before. So you are always ready. You are fully prepared. From tomorrow, Christine, not from today. From tomorrow we are talking about. Think of it. That helps you to maintain that level of awareness. I'm giving you very small tips. So from 7 to 8 we have a breakfast. We are not getting up. We are not coming here at 5, Nelly. So, but I have gone to a couple of masters even in the midnight. I waited for a couple of teachers even at 3 or 4. That master who was a police officer used to go at 5 in the morning with bus and waited for them. An intense aspiration, intensity. That I will talk about it. So, when you move your awareness and attention, it means that you are already here 5 minutes before 8. 7 to 8 will be a breakfast. We will do some intense practices in the first 2 sessions. So you can have your breakfast with awareness and attention. Not that what you like and you overeat. It becomes difficult for you to meditate. All is your choice. Everything belongs to you. So first session will be from 8 to 10:30. Continuous. We'll practice. You need not to worry about that you will get tired. I cannot sit for hours. Oh, that is my responsibility. I know how to do it. I know how to do it. And I have done it. Not only one, but over 300 retreats in different parts of the world. The second is that, well, if the breakfast is served between 7 to 8, you have to decide at what time you should get up. You are not sure. I need not to say. But do it, move your awareness and attention slowly, and it happens. It happens. Even though I get up early, but I still disturb sometimes my members of my family while keeping the alarm intact. I get up. I know I'm awake. It's a way how you cultivate your habit. Yes, I have to get up at 3:30, but still I keep that alarm in my cell phone. I know I'm awake. It is secondary. So take care that by 7 to 8 you can have it come. You can smile. The second thing, after having breakfast, can you spend 10 or 15 minutes outside? You can go outside from this gate near the river. Can you move your awareness and attention slowly to the river, to the mountains, to the trees, as if you are watching very carefully without any label. And we will talk. First you have an experience, then we will talk that why why the Himalayas attracted the spiritual seekers. We will understand that. And once you understand and you start practicing, it can bring about a great transformation. I noted down what other things. Yes, this is eat with a smile. Yes, that is what I have. Yes, the first session will be 8 to 10:30. We have a half an hour break. Take tea or whatever. Elizabeth and Irina will have. I have requested Boris and Oksana also to have the tea purely of the ginger only with the boiled water, and you can have the brown sugar and the lemon. So, but the rest we all are taking. We can take black tea. It's okay, Sherry. The rest are okay. Yeah. Only in the evening. You take black tea in the morning? Oh, that's good. But Irina doesn't take. So Irina, Oksana, you already know her. So we can have a little pot. So that is specially for Irina. But the rest can take it, and yeah. So that is one. So during the break, you take the tea, go outside, again 10 minutes. Second session will start from 11 to 12 to 1, 11 to 1:30. 2.5 hours of the second session. So we will have our lunch from 1:30 to 3. So what we will do, that we will bring our whatever we like or dislike, what we will bring in our plates, we'll sit here and we will have 10 minutes of session while eating. Eating with awareness. I've already told them that they are free to speak, but don't talk. So that is very important. And as we progress, then from 1:30 to 3, 1:30 to 3, and after 3, we have another session from 3 to 5:30. Again, 2.5 hour session. Yeah, from 5:30 to 6 is the tea time. And Oksana now is aware of our friends that what they like and don't like. So half an hour session break. So again we will have another session from 6 to 7:30, and we will from 7:30 to 9 we will have our dinner. I don't want to say rest. Meditation is an ultimate rest. So why should I say that we break for rest? So I don't want to use that word. It is a break for rest. No, we are resting. That's why we are here. And after dinner, 9 to 10, we'll have our last session of question and answer, and also some doubts that you want to remove. We may have a 5% of academic discussion, 95% of your problems and your experiences or any other issue related to the practices. And again we have the same routine on Sunday morning from 8 to 10:30, break, 11 to, depending on you, I may extend the time. It may be 3 hours, it may be 2.5 hours. It all depends on your intensity. It may become 4 hours to come to an end, and then we'll have lunch, and again we will see that whatever we can practice is in that way almost 18 to 20 hours of the practice. In fact, we have started our practice. Last thing, our mind. This is just for an understanding, Irene, and not for oh, I need a tea. I need to have this. I need to have this. Mind always seeks something outside. You see, mind is a seeker. It is seeking outside. Now let your mind from today onward should seek what you want to achieve in meditation. What you want to achieve in meditation. That is, so I'm just making a statement. There are many big statements. I want to be a perfect instrument of the spiritual consciousness. I want to live, move, and act into love, energy, awareness, and peace. I want to discover peace within. I want to discover that love within. I want to discover happiness within, or I aspire to discover happiness within. We will do this practice at least only 5 times just now, so that you do it in your room and you sleep with it. Do nothing except the intense aspiration and start looking into the peace. Like, breathe in deeply. And I still remember, I'm sorry making you Christine and Swami late. Oksana will surely offer you the food is there, so you can have the food and then you have got the room?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So, just looking straight away, breathe in deeply. Just breathe in deeply. Eyes are open. You may look at me and look and breathe in deeply and retain. Hold the breath inside. Eyes are open. Hold the breath inside. Yes. That's what makes your hold the breath inside, and then mentally repeat, I aspire to discover happiness within. Quickly and fastly, I aspire to discover happiness within. Mentally you are saying, aspire to discover happiness within. And check every time how many times you do it in retaining the breath inside. Do it at least 10 or 15 times. And after third breath, when you hold it, breathe out, relax. Again, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. You are listening to me and still. Yes, I aspire to discover happiness within, or if it is peace within, whatever you know, whatever you want to achieve, should be subjective. It should be peace, it should be happiness, it should be harmony within you, not from others. Others are not present here. Maybe 5 times, 10 times. So in one breath you say 5 times. Then you breathe out, relax. Again you breathe in, you hold the breath, and you say again. You may say 10 times. Wonderful. We are trying to merge the prana with the mind. Desire is the impurity of the prana. We are dropping that by cultivating another aspiration to go within. We'll talk about the philosophy later, but we have to. So this way, open. This way, you can do with eyes open. You can do it with eyes closed at your home, and you're in your room. You have to sleep with it. You have to sleep with this aspiration in your mind. So everything is clear. I want to end up with the last step. There is a path in the tradition of yoga that is known as the Bhakti Yoga. It's the path of love. That is the last statement I'm going to make. I can use the word couple who loved each other very much. They were in relationship. I'm using the American phrase, becoming used to. So they were in intense love with each other. Now the story goes back to almost 2,000 years back. So they went to another kingdom. In India we had 2,000 kingdoms. We have different villages, princely states in those days. So they hired a guest house, not as beautiful as Oksana's resort. So they had one room. The beloved, the woman was inside the room, and the man went to the market to buy some groceries, ultimately to cook the food. The door was closed. And the man knocked the door. The women inside asked, "Who is?" "I am. I'm your," how do you say? "I'm your honey." That's how you say American. I'm using the American word. Door was not opened. Again, remember. So man thought she might be taking bath, or she might be doing something. Let me knock the door after some time. So after half an hour, he knocked the door again. "Who is there?" "I am." Door was not opened. Man turned back and returned again, knocked the door. "Who is?" "Only you are. Thou art alone." And the door was opened. You understand? The door was open. The love in yoga means that duality does not exist. I and you do not exist. Only love remains. The thinker can never interpret what the love is. The thought can never know it. If you claim the mind knows what the love is, it is explaining as if the ear knows how to see. The eyes, as if eyes knows how to hear. That's a saying, that's a proverb, that's a phrase being used hundreds of times in the path of the knowledge. The love. Love where I and you is not there. My mentor always used to say, "Oh, as long as I and you is there, there is no love." Question is, in this 18-20 hours, knock the door so that it gets opened. Otherwise, you'll be frustrated, not only with this guy, but with all the practices that are going to come on Saturdays and Sundays. You understand? You are responsible for knocking the door and going within yourself. I'm only an instrument who will help you, will point you towards an awakening. Close your eyes, fold both your hands. Let us chant 3 times, louder. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you and good night. We'll meet tomorrow at 8. Prerna will be here to start singing, so you have to be here.